It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Washington Commanders and the Seattle Seahawks.
Set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from Seattle. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
In motion, a receiver left. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Hawk 70. Viking 18.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
50 Vikings.
Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Ready. Viking 18. 70 Rangers. Trap 60.
Back to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Already know I got money calling down, though. You gotta go if you turn
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. This is 79 Bronco. Bronco lead 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60.
Setting up to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages. He couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Man in motion here.
18, pioneer. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They look underneath here, Robinson. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. The left side is napped by Bateman. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or 2 shy of it. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here we go. Red, 38. Black shot. Ready?
Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Hey,
now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards on an out-run block. That brings up 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
6, ready. 33, yellow, black ultra.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. Gets it up to his own 45 on a small gain. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit.
They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here.
Right. Ready.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready. Ready.
And they just get the play off. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 1st down here.
60 Eagles. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. It's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get the game's first points here in the second. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Butker with the extra points. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard
line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Down. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Another throw here on 2nd down. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Hut.
On the give, here's Judkins. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Set, fight. Left check right. Red. Third, set.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Blue 32, pause red. Set.
Throwing it on second down. Buys time, rolling right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. So we've got third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Red, yellow, 45, white, green jack, black ultra, black, red, steel, black. Hut, hut.
Third down from the gun. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes at it. I'd call it about the 12-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready? 75 the Wolf.
Airing it out to start this drive. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back row 80. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Second down pass play coming. This is cut downfield by Allen. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down. From the gun, it's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one to take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Huge loss on the play. And it's third down.
Now, not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Here we go. At Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. So fourth down and a big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss and now gets this one away.
First and 10. Their own 38-yard
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
The Commanders in the dime set for this third down.
Ready. Red, yellow, 22. Ready.
To the air on third and long. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. Gets it to the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7.
Set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Seahawks 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go. Red, 38.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Ready.
They go play action on first down. To the right, it's pulled in by Palmer. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Black 40. Drill green. Tag.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on, back. You don't get sticky, please.
They're throwing it. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offensive line fast.
And the Seahawks first down.
Ready.
And they're going to throw, no spike, trying to catch him off guard. Hits him on the out route. And this is out of bounds. Tried surprising him with that fake spike, Brock, and it's going to be second down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Down.
He's dropping back to throw. It is cut left side. And he'll whip this one up to the 28. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Makes it
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Set, ready, set.
Here he is on 3rd and short. A bit of a screen pass for Judkins. Runs around him, he's got space. Reaches the 40. Quinshawn Judkins. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They're not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
They're on the 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He finds a man. That's caught. And he's brought down. What a surprise with the double pass there. Gets him a first down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Commanders first down.
Red. 65. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Go.
Shotgun snap. Will give to Robinson. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. Pick up 14 yards on that one. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Okay, ready.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard
Prep
line.
roll 80.
Another carry for Robinson. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Come 19. Come 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Between left side by Luka. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Gain of 17 yards. First down, Commanders.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Trap 50, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Hardman with a return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before it was tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 reps. 60 reps. Cut, cut.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Black, 95. 22 needle. Slide 2. Green Jack. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Let's go. Fight, 6.
From the gun, Judkins. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Claws red. Ready.
Pass play now. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And Palmer has it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Set, hut. 50, green. Clock, 10. Hut, hut.
Shotgun handoff here for Dunkins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Ready. Ready.
Now looking to throw. This one's caught. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 17. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Has it downfield working the left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Putting a receiver in motion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther, let's go now. Cougar 19, check. Trap 50, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And he's going to be hit, set after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
70, get the wolf.
Working now from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw it. Now to the center of the screen. Here's Robinson. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Strike. 70 Lions. Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Desperation time here. Got his man. This is McMillan. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now trailed by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Hardman with a return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Commanders pick this one up. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Hardman with a return. Keeps away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Ready, break.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go. 50, green, steel, black. Smash, red. Slide blue. Hut.
Setting up to pass. Left leg makes the grab. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Red, cycle.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's second and 10. Here he is to throw. That's incomplete left side. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
10 cycles. Ready?
Third down run from Junkins. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
Hurry!
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
That's good.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. Copy the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Second and 7.
Second down pass play coming. He's keeping it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape out. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Six, Mega. Fury, yellow. Black Ultra. Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Caught by his running back, Junkins. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
Right, white. Set.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Set, cut.
Design quarterback run here. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
Ready up.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Yellow, 22. Cut, cut.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Okay,
So
right.
after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Here we go. Set. Blue striker. Claws red. Cut, cut.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds. before he could get the first down.
Ready.
Going power with the big tight end. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down.
Here we go. Here we cut.
Throwing now. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime for a win right here are on the table. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Here's Thomas on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Along the right sideline, there's space. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Butker with the extra point. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Trying to block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 45. Shot. 17. Ready.
First throw of overtime. That's Lamb running the slant. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Set.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Ready. 6.
Throwing it on second down. He's going to swing off to Judkins. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
10 more yards. Complete to Rashad Bateman. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 33-yard line.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. In the pistol, here's Judkins. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First and goal, Judkins. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
The final moments of overtime. If they don't break this tie quickly, it's going to end all squared up. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Don't want their first overtime drive to stop now. They got to get 6 on third down.
6. Black, 95. Black shot. White. Fury, yellow, hut.
Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now Seattle going to call in second timeout. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime. All right, say no to the chip shot. They want to go up 6 here. It is 4th and goal.
Here we go. 10 black. Red, cycle. Ready.
To throw. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks making a 1-point game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And he's denied the goal line. They pushed him out of the 2, and that keeps 2 off the scoreboard. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Seattle.